Hello everyone, welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. Today we're going to start on a little project and brings the Massey Ferguson GC1723E into play with this multi-hitch that I built 2 years ago. This has been an awesome tool. I normally have my forks, which I have one of them here. Heavy gauge square tube, heaviest I can afford. And there was a video when I built those. So I acquired a tool. It originated from Tim, from Tractor Time with Tim. Then Tony from Tony's Tractor Venture got it. There were some damaged pieces on it. And, well, he says to the company, so, if you want me to put this on my channel, you got to send me stuff that's not bent. So eventually, they did send new ones, but the company went under. So I wanted to, thought about doing something with that, but the company at the time said I was not big, I wasn't famous enough. Okay, so that was a company that started out, like I started out my YouTube channel, small, and they wanted to go global. They didn't give my channel a chance. Not that I can show too much about, I'd have to go someplace else to use it, which is fine and good. But I'm still here, and they failed. So I told Tony, I go, yeah, I'll take it off your hands, get it off your trailer. I went over on a Saturday and I got it. Come with some really pretty medieval looking attachments that goes on this thing. Now it's meant to attach to a bucket. My bucket sits over here. I'm not willing to drill a hole in my bucket. I have something that Tony and Tim does not even have. I built this. This is an adapter plate to convert a pin-on bucket to a skid steer attach. That's what's on my tractor to begin with. My bucket over here. Heavy as the thing is, it's skid steer attached. Mud and all. So I told him, I said, well, I'm going to make it fit this thing. I'm going to have, since it's a 2-inch receiver, I'm going to have something go in here, something come in here. I'm going to mark it, drill the holes, and then I'm going to weld it to those pieces coming out. Let me show you the steel that I'm going to be using. If I'm lucky, I won't have to buy nothing. It's just going to cost me my time and electricity to run my welder. So here you have it, guys. The Bucketeer. If you try to look up Bucketeer, what is it? Bucketeergear.com. It comes up as a forbidden. So these pieces here should, in a sense, fit in my receivers. Let me find my tape measure. Should fit. Not necessarily will, but should. And it will. These will fit. Now, some of this was damaged because Tractor Time with Tim, in fact, this one here was mangled the most. So let me show you something. impressed with this. Now, it must have took a lot of pressure to bend that. This looks like it's straight, but of course all the decals are worn off. These tubes are very heavy gauge tubes. Let's measure them here real quick. They're 1/4 inch thick. That's a 1/4 inch thick wall. So you add that together, that's like 1/2 inch. So now the thickness of this plate here is 1/2 inch. That could be a little bit of a challenge for me to cut this up. Now I got 2 brand new ones of this I would like not to touch. So these pieces here should fit in one of these. Which it does. So what I plan on doing is I got to cut these pieces down, and I'm going to, let's see if I can't show you. These things are heavy. So basically, when I get them cut to size, I'm going to weld them on here. I'm going to make gusset plates, and I'm probably going to use a part of that 1/2 inch to try to make a way to keep it so it won't do this, if you catch my drift. So there'll be one on this side, one on that side. So what this product is going to do, and you've seen my channel, when I use that ripper, I can actually get, in a sense, 2 rippers. And I can put 2 here or 2 here. I can put anything I want just on this assembly itself. Now, supposedly this was rated at 1,400 pounds. My tractor won't lift 1,400 pounds. So, what it comes down to, I'm going to have even more of a Swiss Army knife. There's something I've been working in my head, and I think this is going to make it, oh, so perfect. I'm thinking I got a 3,000 pound remote control winch mounted to a A-frame. It was on another tractor. I'd like to make a way to where it will fit in these 2 and have a diagonal brace that fits in here and goes up to strengthen it. So I can be able to do just about anything with the front end of the tractor, just on that alone. But that is well into the future. I got too many things on the homestead to take care of. So guys, this is a preview. This is only a preview on what's yet to come. So I will be doing a lot of figuring, and as I'm building this, I'm going to bring you guys along. This Bucketeer, it will not be called that when I'm done. This will all be stripped down, primed, and painted, and it will be given my own name to this product. Tony asked me, when you get this done, I want you to send me a picture. I go, sure, no problem. What I'm going to ask him, I want you to send this picture to Tim for Tractor Time with Tim. Because he used this thing first. He actually bent these. Check out his channel. Look up the Bucketeer. I think it was a bucket attachment, I believe it was. You look it up, and he had hooked up the little Johnny, that little 25 horsepower John Deere. He did some pretty good things with these long forks, but I want to show you one thing that Tony got that Tim never did. Hang tight. Whew. Hey, this one thing's really heavy. Okay. This was the forks that was attached. This thing's gonna hurt me. Okay. So it would fit. Now this, these go up in here about this far. This is solid iron. So that would fit in here. And the pin would go through the hole. And you have 4 of these going around. But there's an attachment that Tony got for this, but Tim never had. I talked to Tim. So we set this up there. Now this thing I call the Triton of Pain, or the Devil's Pitchfork. I got 4 of these, never used. So, see if I can't do this in a safe manner. New picture. 4 of these things. I asked Tony, what in the world would you use that for? And he goes, brush. Brush? Yeah, I bet you can almost rip a stump out of the ground with this thing. This thing alone weighs probably about 30 to 40 pounds. So, I want you to stay tuned for this build, because when I get this thing done, get it primed, painted, and made to fit on the front of my multi-hitch on the front of the tractor, you're going to see some serious shit going on with it. Especially for 4 of these. Now, with the forks, I see a lot of things I can do with this. Only one problem is I don't have a lot of trees and a lot of brush here. Let's say I'm working on a project and, I don't know, my forks for the tractor, fine and good. But having 4 of these things out, it just kind of gives me more of an option what to do with it. So I want to bring you along on the journey of me building this to fit the front of my tractor and to see all this being used on my channel. So you stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And don't forget to smash that like button. YouTube loves it. I'll see you next time here at Lynn's Homestead. You have an awesome day, and God bless.